Hello everybody, this is Christy doing my first Chaplain video. So I'll do a little introduction first before we get started. I'm Christy Rose. I'm a junior PC-12 and this is my second time being chaplain. So apparently I didn't get it right the first time and Jesus was like, here, you can have a second shot at that. Just kidding, but really. So yeah, this is the second time. I wanted to kind of tell you what I'm doing, seeing as like I'm on a video. This is probably weird for most of you. I cannot be at chapter any Mondays, and my life is pretty hectic this week, or this semester. So that obviously begs the question, well, if you're not going to be at chapter on Mondays, which is where chaplain does 95% of her job, then why did you want to be chaplain, Christy? I'll answer that for you. I don't think that 95% of the chaplain's job should be done at chapter on Mondays. So, hence the video. I know that we've tried Bible studies in the past, and those just don't seem to work. Even for the girls who are looked on as spiritual leaders of the house, I know that Bible studies just, they just don't work. So what I wanted to do is kind of redefine the whole position of chaplain so that every week I'll do videos, and that way you can watch them if you want to, so you don't feel like you're just getting religion shoved down your throat. It's optional, but hopefully it'll also be helpful so that, like, if you're also a part of a Bible study, this can just be something, whatever, it's a 5-minute video, watch it before class, or whatever. So I just thought that I would try it. So for the first couple of weeks or so, my plan is to do gospel presentations. So if you don't know what the gospel is, then first of all, I would suggest that you really watch the videos, because that's what I'm going to explain. But second of all, the gospel is pretty much the foundation of Christianity and Christian living. And so that is what I want to do first, because I've considered myself a Christian my entire life, and I grew up in church. I went to church every Sunday, and I didn't know what the gospel was until 2 years ago. And now, after I know what the gospel is, I don't understand how I could go my whole life considering myself to be a Christian without knowing what the gospel was. So if you're in that same position where you're like, oh, I call myself a Christian, but I have no idea what she's talking about, I'm like, please, please, please watch the videos, because the gospel is the most important thing that you will ever hear in your entire life. I guarantee you. And just so you guys know, I think it may look easy for me to sit up here and be like, oh, this is this, and this is this, and this is Christianity, and this is how you should do it. But I was baptized 2 years ago, or no, last year. I was baptized last year, 2014. Yeah, that was last year. And so I don't know if I don't know where you are in your walk with Christ, but I want to let you know that it is never too late to grow. Because I've had a relationship with Jesus since about 7th grade, but I feel like it was very stagnant that entire time. And last year, I just really I heard the gospel, I started seeking the gospel, and my life has changed extraordinarily. Like, my life will never be the same. Yeah, so I would love it if you would listen to at least one of my videos. If no one listens, I'm still gonna put them on, so they're gonna be there whether you listen to them or not, or watch them or not, so it's fine. The last thing that I wanted to talk about on this video, I'm not gonna do a gospel presentation on this video, just because I figure, you want to get into the swing of things. Wow, it's already almost been 5 minutes. But I just wanted to talk about something that hits home for a lot of us, especially in my PC. When Casey died, the hardest thing about that entire experience for me was knowing that I had never had a conversation with her about what she believed. And so I fretted for that for like weeks. And I'm so thankful that she had those conversations with people, and that I heard through other people that she was a believer, and now I'm certain that she is with Jesus, and that gives me great comfort. But for weeks I had no idea, and my soul was tormented over the fact that how applicable that is for so many of the girls in our house. I don't know how many people I haven't had faith conversations with, and that's scary to me. And I mean, it might be scary to some of you. I don't know if any of you have ever thought about it, but if you died tomorrow, do you know where you would go? That's a scary thought, because that's eternity. So I would love to talk to anyone and everyone about what they believe, whether you're Christian or whether you're atheist or whether you're Buddhist. I just want to talk to you about what you believe. I'd really love to know. I would love to know where everyone is with that. That's the greatest connection you can have with somebody. So my number, I'll post my number on here, and please, like, anytime, day or night, do not hesitate to call me or text me, whether you want to get coffee sometime and talk about Jesus, or whether you want to get coffee sometime and talk about your stress levels, because I am a future therapist, so I could probably help you with that. Or if you're just needing a ride home from a party, like, seriously, like, I don't mind. I love you all emotionally and actively. I would do anything for you girls. So, yeah, that's it. Please watch my videos next week. I am praying for you all, and I just hope that you guys have great days and great weeks and great years. And for my PC, we're almost coming to the end of our road together. So, anyways, I love you. Have a great day.